Hello everyone, I hope that you're all having a lovely December. My tree is going to be following me now in every video. I just thought I'd let you know because it's cute and I just love it. Plus I can easily just carry it. It's got battery operated lights on it. So I'm just taking it everywhere as long as you don't mind. So this video is going to be about my favourite drugstore beauty products. And all the years that I've been doing YouTube videos, I realised the other day that I've never actually done a video like this. And I do tend to show drugstore products when I do reviews or mention something in my monthly favourites, which you guys will know, and you can back me up when I say that I have shown products from drugstores. But a lot of the makeup I use, and I've noticed it's mostly because of the older I get, is more high-end. Not necessarily like Tom Ford kind of like £30 a lipstick, but it is more expensive. And I am aware that there are people out there, there'll be the younger audience who obviously don't have my kind of budget because I do work full-time, and there will also be those that are unable to kind of spend that sort of money. And I don't want you guys to think that you have to have, or you have to earn a lot of money or to get the kind of makeup or makeup looks that you want, or that drugstore products are rubbish, or all those kind of things. So I just want to kind of put those all to the side and say, yes, you know what, when I first started wearing makeup, I used to only wear drugstore products. It was all I could afford. Plus there are drugstores on every corner. It's so much more easier to go to a drugstore than it is to firstly buy things online, because you like to do swatches and test them out. Secondly, to go to department stores, which are always in like kind of main centres of town, so it can be difficult to get to. But drugstores are all around us. But you're not necessarily aware of some of the products from some drugstore brands which are really, really good, and some that are not so good. Drugstore is often associated with cheaper makeup, and yes, it is more affordable. That doesn't mean cheap in product or in quality, because some products themselves are absolutely awesome. By the way, I'm wearing a sweater on top of this t-shirt in case you guys start asking me where my Barbie jumper is from. It's a t-shirt. It's from Uniqlo anyway. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to go through these really quickly, because I actually surprised myself. I picked up a lot of things, and actually it's not too surprising to me, because the only drugstore makeup I get is things that I repurchase. If I get something from the drugstore is crap, it generally goes in the bin straight away, mostly because I know I've spent like minimum amount of money on it, so I'm not losing out a lot. Yes, so some of the products I would have done reviews on, some of them I wouldn't have. Some I can do more detail, and some things like, for example, a range of lipsticks. I really like all of the lipsticks, but I've only shown 2 or 3, so I can always go into more detail in another video if you choose for me to do so. The first thing I'm going to show you now is some of my favourite drugstore foundations. The first one being, and probably my most favourite one, is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. My colour is in 220. I think that this comes in only a handful of colours, and I was in the medium range, and I was lucky because there were 2 shades and one of them fit me really well, which is what I'm actually wearing today. I've kind of rediscovered this. This is probably my 3rd bottle that I've ever bought, and I just love this foundation. It's very lightweight, very medium coverage, and it's very, very good for my very yellow base skin tone. I've never done a review on this, but if you'd like me to, let me know. The next one is the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation. I have done a review on this a good couple of years ago. I stand by that review, and this foundation is absolutely amazing. And again from Bourjois is the 123 Perfect CC cream. Again, I did a review on this not long ago, and I will link that below. My shade in Healthy Mix is 56 Light Bronze, and the 123 Perfect CC cream is in 34 Bronze. And I really, really like these a lot. Another Bourjois one is the Happy Light foundation. Love this foundation too. And my shade in this one is 53 Golden Beige. I think you can see a trend. I really like Bourjois foundations. I think they're really good. I just don't think that the colour range is amazing. There is a minimum amount of colours, and I normally end up getting one of the darkest ones. And if you can imagine, I'm an NC40 by MAC, and this is the darkest one. What do the darker skin ladies do? Not fair. They need to sort that one out. And this one, which I actually bought this year, and I don't know why I didn't get it or try it out before. I think it's just because the Boots and Superdrugs, as in the drugstores we have in the UK, the two main ones, never really stocked this colour until I went to the big Westfield one, and I bought the L'Oreal True Match foundation, and my shade is in W4 Golden Natural. This is something that I bought this year, and I am pleasantly surprised with this. I mostly used it in the winter time because I noticed that this shade got a little bit too light for me to wear in the summer, and I think the colours up were too orange or too pink. Okay, so that is it for the foundations. Now I'm going to show you a primer, the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Love this. I'm using it now. I have been using it most of the year. Ever since I did a review on it, I've used it constantly. This is my second tube now. Now, concealers. Concealers, a lot of the concealers I tend to own are the MAC Pro Longwear, which is my favourite. The NARS Creamy Concealer, not so great. But these two are ones that I picked up this year. Is LA Girl Cosmetics. The entire brand is absolutely awesome. It is an American drugstore brand, I believe. Do they sell it in drugstores over there? Only you American guys can tell me that. But it's at drugstore prices. In the UK, I bought it from a company called Absolute Colour, who I will link below. I've always raved about the amount of products that they are able to get from America. It's where I got my Lorac Pro palettes. It's where you can get Melt Cosmetic lipsticks. And it's where I picked up these. So the two shades that I've got it in is Pure Beige and Creamy Beige. And I use it as an under eye concealer. And these are absolutely awesome. They are on par with MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer. Okay, next is lip liners. Now, I've got a couple of MAC lip liners, and as you guys know, I am a big advocate of lip liners. I say wear lip liners all the time, as much as you can, as much as possible. It helps to define your lips. It helps to stop giving you a messy lipstick look, especially if you've just applied lipstick and you may have gone outside the lines. Helps you keep within the lines. If you want to create fuller lips, you can overline your lips by using a lip liner and then putting the lipstick, and it helps to keep your lipstick in place, etc. Hundreds of reasons. My favourite drugstore ones are the NYX ones. I love them. This is just a handful of the ones. I've got about 25 of these, and I use all of them all the time, and they are absolutely amazing. I think they're about £3. You can buy NYX in the UK. Now, Kohl eyeliner. I always tend to wear black eyeliner in my waterline, and I'm either using Feline Kohl Power Pencil by MAC, which my one's finished now, or I am using Urban Decay's Perversion. Now, those are not cheap ones. Now, the best alternative I have managed to find is the Rimmel Scandaleyes Waterproof Kohl Kajal, and this colour is in black, and it just looks like that. This is one of the best drugstore eyeliners, waterproof eyeliners, waterline eyeliners, if you will. And it is super, super soft and pigmented, to the point where my mum, who barely wears makeup, found this in my room, tried it out, and she made me go and buy her 6. Can you believe it? Not even one, she made me buy her 6. This woman doesn't wear makeup. She made me buy 2 for her, 2 for her friend, 2 for her other friend, and 2 for her other friend, because she took it and showed it to them, and they were just like in love. This is one of the best soft, very pigmented and easy to blend eyeliners, plus it's waterproof. I would highly recommend this. I've actually got 2 of these now. I think I may just buy these instead of the Perversion ones, because it's as good as. It's not, the other one is not any better or any worse, it's just this one is cheaper. And again, the Scandaleyes Waterproof Kohl Kajal, and I've got it in silver. Again, it's the actual quality of the product itself which is so amazing. I've used this quite a few times on my lower lash line or on my tear duct shade, and it's absolutely amazing. Okay, I've just realised that this video is going to be really long because I've got so many products to show you guys. Okay, let's go to lipsticks. The Revlon Colorbest Lip Butters. Awesome, amazing. They're not hugely pigmented, but they're pigmented enough for butter lipsticks. And the Revlon ones are amazing. I've got about 6 or 7 of them. And they are lovely, moisturising, give just enough colour to make it worth calling it a lipstick. I've got a couple more things from Rimmel. These are some of my favourite nude colours. This one is called Nude Delight. Looks like that. Vintage pink. Love it. Mauvey pink shade. Gorgeous daytime kind of nude pink. And then Spotlight Beige. Another nude colour. It's absolutely awesome. Love. And then the famous Asia, which is another gorgeous pinky purple kind of shade, great to wear for the daytime. On white skin tones, I've noticed this comes out a darkish purple because I have a friend who's blonde and it looks completely different on her than it does to me. On me it looks more a paler nude. And then obviously there's the famous Airy Fairy, which is a lovely baby pink. I picked this up in Canada. You can't get this in the UK. God knows why, when it's called Rimmel London. You can't even get it in London. Okay, mascaras now. L'Oreal. My L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes So Couture. I love all L'Oreal mascaras. They are the best drugstore mascaras in my opinion, and I've used all of them. And let's see what else. The NYX Butter Lipsticks. You guys know that I recently showed you in a video. I showed you all the different ones that I've got. I've got loads. I've got about 10 of them. Amazing. I still need to do review and lip swatches video on all of these, so I will do that. You can't buy these in the UK, you can get them off of eBay, plus you can buy them from the US from a website called Cherry Culture, who every now and then does free international delivery, and that is how I got them, so I was able to buy loads at once. So sign up to them so that you find out when they do that offer. And then at the same time, also the NYX Butter Glosses. Some of the best lip glosses I have ever used. If you don't want to spend loads of money on a lip gloss, especially because you don't use it that often like me, these ones are amazing. They're not sticky, they smell like food, and they are pigmented as well. That is the butter lipstick, butter glosses. You can get these in the UK. The whole liquid to matte lipstick range or topic or whatever you want to call it. These are probably the best drugstore ones I've come across. Like, I'm just thinking, is there any more? No. The Bourjois Rouge Edition of Velvets. I've got 4 of them. These are the best. These are on par with the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipsticks, as I showed you in a video when I swatched them and I reviewed them. I've not had a chance to do a review on these. If you'd like me to, let me know, because if you are not able to afford the more expensive £15 ones or the £15 Lime Prime Velveteens, these ones will make you very happy. They are absolutely stunningly amazing. The only problem is when I was in Canada, they were like $24. What the hell? In England, in the UK, they cost like £7. That's really wrong. Considering it's a French brand, you should be a lot nicer to the Canadians. I don't know why you would charge them so much. Rip off. We have not done eyeshadows, right? So you guys will know that I was going to show this. The Sleek Eye Divine eyeshadow palettes. Absolutely love them. I will do a I will link below my Sleek eyeshadow collection. $6 to $7.99 for 12 eyeshadows. Amazing. Some of these are just some of my favorite ones that I have been using recently, or I reach for more than often. This is the Candy one. Bio Rio one, which I used so much in this summer that just went. Vintage Romance is probably in my top 5 favorite. Absolutely gorgeous and stunning, and I love all of them. I've got loads is what I can say. Look at this one, the natural one. Love it, gorgeous. And yep, I just love all Sleek eyeshadows. Every time they release a new eyeshadow palette, I always go out and get it. It's so worth the money. Plus, the more established the brand has become, the better they have become as well. And on that same vein, their Blush by 3 palettes. I've got loads of them. If you want me to do a video on those and show you them more in depth, I can do. The Blush by 3s are basically 3 brushes that you can get in one. This one is called Pink Lemonade. Gorgeous pink tones, highly pigmented, stunning. This one, Pumpkin, look how pigmented that is, and that is how they will show up on your lips, on your cheeks. And what else? Now this is their contouring and blush palette, their face form one. My one is in the shade Light. I have completely finished the contour. It's an amazing palette for contouring, blush and highlight. Definitely a more affordable version, and the actual contouring powder is comparable to Hoola bronzer from Benefit. So if you aren't able to afford that, definitely buy that. You've seen how I've completely caned it, yeah? So most worth it. as well as the individual sleek blushes as well. Again, if you want me to do a video on these, I can do one because I've got loads of them as well. I think they're absolutely amazing, especially for deeper skin tones. That's suede, antique, pomegranate, fenberry. They're all, I just love them. I think they're amazing. I've got tons of these. Let's see, another one is the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer Duo Palette. I think this one is a really good affordable option for those who aren't able to spend a lot of money on something like a duo palette. These remind me of obviously NARS ones, the way they have their duo palettes. The contour is so pigmented. The blush is a gorgeous candy pink. Highly recommend this, and it's only a couple of quid. What else? The Maybelline Vivids lipsticks. Oh, you guys know how much I love these and how I picked up like a whole load of other ones when I was in Canada. But I'm showing you the ones you can buy in the UK. Fuchsia Flash, Hot Plum. Those are my two favourites. What's the other two? Shocking Coral and Neon Red. Absolutely love all of them. I wish they expanded the range a lot more. Going back to LA Girls again, LA Girl Cosmetics is their lip glazes, which I showed you earlier on the year when I bought these. These are absolutely amazing. They have been compared to Too Faced's melted lipsticks, but I think that's just the packaging. You can't really compare them. Those ones dry down a lot more. These ones are a lot more glossy. Again from Revlon is their Color Burst Matte Balms. I've got two of them. I don't really like the Glam Shines that much, but these ones especially, this one is called Unapologetic, and it looks like that. I tend to wear these with gloss on top because I find that on their own they kind of settle in my lip lines and don't look that great. And this one is called Showy Flamboyante, and that's a bright pink. Wearing these on their own, not so great, but I do like to wear them with lip gloss on top. Oh my god, that was so many things. How long is this video? I'm gonna have to cut it down quite a bit. I hope that I don't cut out too much, but as I've said, if there is anything in particular you'd like me to do a more detailed review on, please let me know below. For example, like the Sleek Blush by Threes, because I've got about 6 or 7 of them and they are very good. That definitely, I still got to do a video on the butter lipsticks, I know. And yeah, so that's it. So I hope you enjoyed my video. If you've got any more comments or questions, please feel free to let me know below. I have recently bought a Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette for £4, but I've not used it yet. Let me know what you guys think of that that brand, because I've not actually tried them yet, and I am very interested to see whether it's something that I should include into my kind of drugstore favourites later on. Other than that, I hope you're all great. I hope you're all well. I need to go and put on nail polish. I still don't have any on. I've just been too busy. Oh, anyways, yes, so I'm hoping to do some more videos over the December period while I'm off on holidays. I want to do a couple of makeup tutorials as well. So yes, so other than that, I hope you're having a lovely month and you're all happy and healthy. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for watching, thank you for liking, and thank you for just being fabulous. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.